Okay, so like earlier today, I was really feeling led. Like I've been getting like all kinds of like messages and downloads today. Um, wait. Waiting patiently and trust. Oh my gosh. And that card was like wanting to just slip away. So somebody's really not doing good with like having their patience right now. Yeah. They just feel like really unable to reflect and they're having trouble holding back. Whoever this is, you know what? Maybe you holding back, it's like, I know it's not going to make sense when you hear it, but maybe the holding back is what's holding you back, you know? You need to be present. You need to feel your feelings. You need to take time. You're not reflecting on what it is you really feel, and by doing that, you're really not honoring your true feelings, you know? How are you going to be receptive and get what you need when you're not, you need to reflect on where you are and what it is you need so that you can receive it. How are you going to receive what's meant for you if you're not in that mindset and you're not like being open to getting it, right? I remember like a while back when I was first doing the work on like the codependency recovery, you know, and like I don't know, never mind. I lost my thought, so I guess maybe I'm not meant to tell you that. So concept. So let's see. Oh yeah, I'm using the Soul Tree Ascension deck. So this is going to be a Starseed message because I feel like I need to send some love to my Starseed family. So we have conception here. So let's see what other story we're being told about. Yes, duality. So part of us is ascended. So, the concept of duality, but I feel like this is part of a story. This is so discover the path. So since the go within is upside down, I feel like this is meant that um like somebody already went within because they couldn't stop overthinking anyways. Oh, and there was the duality and this come together. So I feel like somebody feels. Oh wow. Okay. So somebody feels like there is two sides to them, right? So maybe this is like a twin flame thing since twin flames are often mirrors to each other. Or it could also just be somebody who's significant in your life who maybe instead of a twin flame, like the Lord's used this person to be like your mirror so they can like reflect back to you the things you need to heal and work on, right? Um but somebody's like really stuck in like, so somebody is like they can't ascend because they're not valuing the ascension they're in, and they're stuck in this routine of overthinking, and it's preventing them from going within. But you're being called because the duality is like the other part of them is they're being called to this path and they really want to discover what's over here for them, you know. You know what's really cool about this? Oh, see the light, be the light. So I think this is like see the light, be the light. So the first thing you can see down here is that light. So like I feel like whoever this is, you do see the light, but you feel like you're not being the light. So let's go take that. We're gonna take this and we're also gonna put it over here, right? With these other upside down cards. So this is a lot of upside down energy. Oh wow, look at down here, waiting patiently and trust, and that was at the beginning of the read. Wow. All right, so there's a lot of upside down energy. And what's also really neat about that card is it's like the dual flip side of this discovery, right? So like if you look at those, they look like really similar, right? But then also like if you look here in the path, way down here, you see that little light, and this little light is like every branch on this tree leads to a light like that. So I feel like whoever this is, you're really being called to like maybe you're worried that like, oh, what if I'm not on the right path, but you're in this tree. So like no matter which branch you get on in this tree, it's going to take you to that exact same light, because that light is at the end of all the branches on this tree. um so you feel really impatient and you're really having trouble with trusting. And wow, that makes me feel like Spirit's calling me out, because I actually really struggle with being patient and trusting as well. So, and this talks about loving yourself. So, like, whoever this is like, there's this lack of self value, lack of self love, you know but you are having a lot of inner growth, and this inner growth is like maybe what's really driving you to like want to discover. And I feel like the unknown is calling, but it's upside down because somebody is not feeling brave enough to go into that unknown. And then you have the body, which is like with all the chakras, but it's upside down. So like it needs to be like this. So maybe somebody, whoever this is, needs to do some grounding, go get near a body of water. Yeah. Oh, look at it. I just said somebody needs to get grounded, and there's the grounded card, you know? So, yeah. So, this body and the grounded, those are go together, because this blooming, like, you're really ready to bloom, and unless you get out of this energy, you're just not gonna, But you know what's also a thing about blooming as well? Just keep in mind that, like, sometimes neither the rose nor the sunflower can see how beautiful they both are. They can just look at the other and think, like, sunflower can look at the rose and say, wow, that rose is beautiful, look, this is like the essence of romance, this is amazing. And then but the rose can look at the sunflower and be like, wow, look how tall they grow, and they're all by themselves, they don't have to be in the bush with everybody else all the time. I wish I could be free like that. So there's somebody deep down who has a wish, and they're really afraid to make this wish. So, and I feel like this wish is tied to the blooming that is not happening. So, like, whoever this is, there's like so much. And then you also hear where Spirit is saying, like, let it go, but you're just not letting it go. So, like, this feeling of like this wish and this breakthrough you need to have, it's like it's really building up and having all of this. And so I feel like the law of averages would say that you can't keep going like this for forever, because if you do, eventually something is going to give, you know and maybe you're going to end up in your discovery path, but the path to get to there so that you can start this column is going to be way harder, because you need to learn how to adapt, because sometimes the best laid plans of mice and men do often go awry, right? So you just really need to work on being present and having more mindfulness. And so this guide card upside down reminds me of a card from my I have like that light and dark deck, and it says guidance, but where will it lead you? Oh yeah, that's that sea beacon fairy who like leads people at sea when they're in the storm. And it's talking about guidance, but where will it lead you? Maybe that means you're either getting bad guidance for somebody, you're not listening to the guidance, um, and our spirit's trying to guide you to something and you're just not hearing it. Yeah, you're in the season of emergence. So that's going back to this discovery. And death, woo, Yeah, whatever all this is, that's going to come to an end. What I just tell you. Yeah, because you can't keep going on that way. That's not a sustainable energy. Wait, where is it? This one wanted to come out, and it's the mother but upside down. So this mother usually talks about the divine feminine or maternal instincts, but I think it also refers to abundance as well. So maybe it's like this person felt that by doing this, they really wanted to get into the money, and spirit is telling you that, like, oh, maybe this is, I don't know who this is for, but somebody is way too focused on the money, and and spirit is saying that while you continue to be hung up on money, then all of this is going to keep building like this, because this path cannot be focused on the money. But there is strength within you, so don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Forgiveness. You know what? So often we look at forgiveness and we always worry and think about forgiving other people in our life. But what about forgiving yourself? Are you any good at that? You know what? That line always sticks with me. There's a line in I don't know if you've ever seen Silver Lining Playbook, and there's like this scene where they're outside where she catches up with him jogging, and they talk about that date they had at the diner, and he was like, hey, I want you to give this letter to Nikki, and she's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. And he was like, oh, why not? And she was like, because you're judging me. And they were discussing that, and she's like, I've accepted that there's always going to be that dirty, grimy part of me, but that's okay, because I like that part of myself, and I forgive myself. Have you ever tried that? Are you any good at that? Forgiving yourself? You know what? Like, I was in a Discord that was called like the Lighthouse Discord for light workers, and there's a reader from there, Brooke, and she likes to say that compassion is not complete if you are not including yourself in it. So, you know, we have to get better at forgiving ourselves. You know, sometimes what? So you messed up. So what? We all mess up sometimes. That's part of life. That's the ego death you need to have and realize, ooh, the Heavenly Father, I don't know. We have the Father and Mother both here. I feel like, to me, I feel like this divine masculine, this could be the divine masculine who's like in the upright waiting for their counterpart to balance out. But I really felt like when this came out, I felt like that's like the Most High. But take it as it resonates for you. And we also have the wise woman, deep wisdom, intuitive insights, mystery, and the inner realm. And this inner realm, I feel like just speaks to, yeah. Oh no, there's a star. Oh, shine on, Starseed, and exploration, which ties back to this discovery that we started with. Openness to new experience and follow where the curiosity leads. So maybe this is like a huge, you know what? Maybe, maybe the thing that you need to focus on is this exploration energy, Instead of all this, because all of this is just worry and fear, right? And fear is a liar, and it's going to tell us lots of lies and keep us stuck in these old systems and ways of thinking that don't serve us anymore, right? So we need to come together and bring the wisdom, like, if you want to think about it, like, some of this overthinking and all this going on over here is concern, and concern has a place because it keeps us safe and it gives us wisdom to not do things we shouldn't do. But that out of balance becomes a problem, then it keeps us from ever moving forward. And you're being called into this emergence so that you can go discover and explore and exploring the unknown. Because remember, we saw the unknown, being called to explore the unknown. And I feel like these go together. Yeah, exploring the unknown, but also emerging. So that's, to some people, they might see, how are you, like, you're emerging, but you're also like, in, like, and that's that duality, so duality is like people will look at some things and think, wow, these are both, oh, wowie, wowie, wowie. All right. So, before I was like looking at the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and I feel like this is the same person. So this person's divine masculine energy is in harmony and balance, but they're divine feminine because we all have both divine masculine and feminine, right? So like this person's feminine energy is like all upside down. So your feminine energy is like your ability to receive and get what, oh my god, dude. And remember we saw that earlier where it was already talking about being receptive. Oh my god. Not the body. Love you. It was in here. Make a wish. Aha. Yes. Waiting patiently. Alright, somewhere in here we had. Alright, somewhere in here is. There's Make a Wish. Let it go. Wait. Where is it? Now I'm like, dang it, where did it go? Because there was that overthinking, assumption. Where's that receptive? Was it over here? See, this is, I have big time goldfish memory. No, it's not. Oh, maybe the receptive was like when I was shuffling. I really do feel like this is both the same person. So I also feel like, I really do feel like this duck card means that all of this energy has to come to an end, or not like in an end like 100%, but it has to come together and embrace this duality with the part of them that needs to go explore and have this life, you know? So, like, whoever this is for cannot continue to stay hidden in their fears. And the divine is not going to allow you to stay in your fears, because you need to get into the star energy, because there's something that you are born for, that you are meant to do, and they want you to do it. And if you would go within and, you know what, and give yourself a little bit of love and stop overthinking, you're going to start ascending very quickly. And then you won't be afraid of this unknown energy, because you're letting go and making a wish and taking that fool's leap. And like when you start blooming, you're gonna start seeing that like all your dreams are gonna instantly manifest. You know, you'll feel better. Valuing yourself. Where is it? I don't know, dude. You know what? I don't know where. I thought I saw receptive earlier. I don't know. Maybe it was while I was shuffling. So, but that's what I have for you. So, you know, I really feel like, so as we close this reading, the real message here is to this. Somebody needs to the duality of their divine masculine and divine feminine energies need to come together so they can be balanced, so that they can get into the star energy and go do what it is they're meant to do. Stop being afraid. Or, you know what, if you can't stop being afraid, because sometimes we have to do it while we're still afraid. If we do it while we're still afraid, you know, that's what courage really is, courage isn't not having fear. It's being able to move through that fear and still do that thing you need to do. Anyway, so that's it. And have a great night. Thank you.